My name is Tanya, and I wanted to make a video about migraine headaches and just regular daily dull headaches. I've been suffering from migraines and headaches for most of my life. I saw a neurologist. I had an MRI done and it was negative, and so I was started on preventative medications, and I was put on Topamax, and I couldn't tolerate the side effects. So then I was put on Verapamil, which is a blood pressure medicine, and Inderal, same thing, and I couldn't tolerate it. So 10 years ago, I discovered the triptans and found that they worked wonderfully. I started out using Relpax and found that within 15 or 20 minutes of taking it, my headache was gone. So I was just, it was wonderful, but I was still getting them, and the more I took the medicine, the more I would get headaches the next day, which were rebound headaches, and they were worse and harder to get rid of. So, insurance will only pay for about 9 of those tablets, and they're very expensive, and if you want more than 9, you have to pay for it yourself. And so I ended up spending hundreds of dollars every month. Well, finally it just quit working. And so I switched to Imitrex and then Maxalt. Same thing. And if I take it when it's too late and my headache has already set in, I can take the whole box and it just wouldn't help. So I also started taking like vitamins and natural products. I was taking a handful of vitamins, magnesium, B vitamins. I even took feverfew, butterbur, anything to try to prevent migraines. And then it helped a little, but not a whole lot. It just made me feel better overall, but I still would get my headaches. And then I read about dietary changes. Well, I printed off the things that can trigger migraines, and let me tell you what, there's a lot of stuff out there. And I realized that chocolate was giving me migraines. Fresh yeast, I would get a migraine after pizza or eating fresh rolls. I ate a hot dog one time at a football game and instantly got a headache, so I couldn't eat any nitrates. I can't even eat ham when it says no nitrates added because there's still some in it. There's just so much that I found that the only way I could go maybe 3 days without a headache is if I follow this organic, bland diet with no sauces or spices. And I can only do that for about 3 days. And so lately I've only gone about 3 days without a headache. And then I eat something and get a headache because I like to eat out, and I like Mexican food, and I like Chinese food. Well, so yesterday on my day off, I was reading an article about the Daith or Daith piercing. It's D-A-I-T-H. And I read that some people were saying that it was getting rid of their headaches completely. One lady said she went 39 days without a headache. I can't even imagine. I don't think I've ever gone 39 days without a headache. One lady said that in 6 months that she's had it, her headaches have been reduced dramatically, and the intensity was a lot less. So, that sounded good too. So I found a reputable place and went to get the piercing. The guy that did the piercing said that he's heard of that, and he heard that it worked for some people, but not everybody. So I sat in the chair and decided to get it on the left ear because I think most of my migraines originate on the left side. And he cleaned it, and he said hold on to the sides of the chair, which kind of scared me. And he said take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And I did it twice, and it was over. I heard the crackling noise that it made going through the cartilage, but really there was no pain. And I've read a lot of articles where people said it was the worst piercing they've ever had, but I've only had my earlobes pierced, so I don't really have a lot to compare it to, but it didn't hurt. I did take anti-inflammatory about an hour before, and I recommend that because it probably helped the discomfort. And then came home, cleaned it, and so far, so good. I did want to say that last night I did get invited to eat Japanese food, which I've been trying to stay away from for months. And this is only, 3 or 4 hours after I got the piercing. So I went and I actually ate soy sauce and hot mustard and things that normally trigger a migraine right away. And I went to bed last night without a headache. I accidentally slept on the same side as my ear piercing, and it really didn't hurt at all. And then this morning I woke up and still no headache, and it's just been wonderful. And I know it's kind of soon to say whether or not it's going to help long term, but so far so good. And I would like to keep y'all updated because this might be a breakthrough for a lot of people that suffer from daily headaches and migraines. But anyway, good luck to those of y'all who have them for migraines, and good luck to those of you who want to get one. I'll talk to y'all later.